Tonight, Pageant Confidential. And we do mean confidential.
I got it. I lost the move.
Miss America. For one woman, the title's just hours away.
Here we go.
But we've got the months of blood, sweat, and sequins it takes to get there.
Some girls, being on the Miss America stage is a bigger day for them than probably their wedding.
And this year, they're not taking any chances.
Deadly.
So get ready for what goes on when the crowns come off.
Mackenzie, when you need help with your butt glue, I can put it on.
The diets.
So I've had ice chips and some lettuce.
The workouts.
Come on.
And those routines that don't work out.
I just called to say.
Plus, the non-stop job of staying slim for the current Miss America.
Ooh, I'm starving.
It's not easy being Miss America.
No, it's not easy being Miss America. It's fun being Miss America.
And it all winds up in a crazy whirlwind this week in Atlantic City.
Sucking it in.
Your exclusive all-access pass to the dressing rooms, where nothing can hide, even tattoos.
You're wonderful. You're beautiful.
The emotion, the exhaustion, and the unbelievable make-or-break drama.
Got really hard.
Is it all over before she even hits the runway?
That is just so scary.
Pageant Confidential, the road to Miss America. Here's our host, Lara Spencer.
Good evening from the historic boardwalk here in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Miss America has come home, and I am so thrilled to be co-hosting the competition with my friend Chris Harrison from The Bachelor in just about 1 hour. Behind me, inside Boardwalk Hall, it is a packed house, and they are on the edge of their seats as 53 beautiful, talented young ladies prepare to take the stage. For all of them, this is the culmination of months and even years of grueling preparation. Each year, thousands of young women dream of becoming the next Miss America. But only 53 of them have made it here to the stage in Atlantic City tonight after journeys that began modestly. From the proud Miss Covered Bridge to the excited Miss Fallen Timbers. And who could forget the effervescent Miss Kool-Aid days?
Oh, yeah.
The local winners move on to compete on state stages. For some states, pageants are a way of life, and winners are celebrated with fanfare.
Our new Miss Texas.
Your new Miss Oklahoma. Your new Miss New Jersey. Don't stop believing.
Other states, though, while high on excitement, have limited resources.
Hold on to that feeling.
Up in the rocky corner of our country, Alaska may be big on the map, but it is small in the pageant world. In fact, there are only 11 women competing this year to become Miss Alaska. Backstage, Miss Alaska 2012 is giving some pointers
You gotta stop doing your hair at some point.
to the ladies vying for her crown.
Is it okay to do a crotch shot?
You can do a crotch shot of this. It's called for the poses, but as long as you take away from it, you don't want to stand like this.
Okay.
You want to stand with it, but take away.
When you think of swimsuits, Alaska probably doesn't come to mind.
Mackenzie, when you need help with your butt glue, I can put it on.
But these young ladies are no strangers to bikinis or the pageant props that keep them in place, like butt glue.
It's not going anywhere.
This side is low, just lower down there. That side.
It's like, you know, bunched up the wrong direction.
For most of the women here, more important than winning the crown is winning what comes with it. The top 10 finalists in Miss Alaska will get a year's worth of school paid for.
Everybody who participates does walk away with a scholarship.
I have a year of school left, and if I can graduate with that free, that'll be awesome.
The higher you do place, the more scholarships you get.
The Miss America organization doles out over $45 million in scholarship money to women every year, making the competition an attractive option for the likes of all.
I'm not the typical pageant girl. I have 5 tattoos. If there was a prize for most tattooed contestant, I would win. They tell us that some of the judges might judge us on our tattoos, and so they recommend that we cover them up. So I ordered tattoo camo off the internet. I put tattoo camo on my leg and on my shoulder. It's gone. Thank you.
Teasing and body lotion will be the secret to my hair and winning Miss Alaska. Tease it till it cries.
You guys need to think of something absolutely hilarious before you go on stage, because that way your smile will extend up to your eyes. Right now it's a little, but it has to be with the eyes.
And then last minute tips before judgment time.
Keep that energy. Every pose you hit, it shouldn't just be arm out, it should be bam. Like strength shooting out of your fingertips.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. It's been a long time coming.
I'm so excited. We're just about to get started. It's like there's a little egg beater in my stomach.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Did you get the nervous pee yet? Yep.
Okay, everyone ready to go?
Check each other's teeth. Check your teeth, no lipstick. Check each other's teeth.
Your new Miss Alaska is Michelle Taylor.
A new face for the Alaska crown, now with a shot at following in her footsteps.
Mallory Hightagen, Miss New York.
The current Miss America, Mallory Hightagen, was on the brink of that major life change when we met her last year as Miss New York, waitressing in Manhattan and putting her everything into getting to the Miss America stage.
Your new Miss America is Miss New York.
I just couldn't believe I won. I just felt like all the cards had lined up for Allie, and I was happy to be standing there, period.
That would be Allie Rogers, Miss South Carolina 2012, whom many thought had the competition in the bag, coming from the big pageant state of South Carolina.
Whoever wins this year, I will be the most excited for you, but I want every single one of you to be just excited for those two girls standing there, as if you had just won yourself.
On this evening, she's emotional as she prepares to hand off her state crown.
I did not think I was going to be as emotional as I has. Today has been rough, and I just completely said, just really back there, I didn't think I was going to be as emotional as I have been today.
Letting go is hard to do. Like Allie, many of these young women compete every year until they either win or age out at 24.
These are our opening number shoes, which are very, very painful, and our pinky toes actually stick out on the side.
That is so gross. Look at that.
And you actually just wrap your toes all the way around with the duct tape to keep your pinky toe from being a little outside of the shoe there.
So now my little pinky won't escape my shoe.
That pageant trick makes strutting on the stage in stilettos look easy.
You're like, oh, nice shoes, nice dress. I'm like, no, my pinky toe is suffering.
If bearing those toes takes strategy, then bearing those bodies takes downright engineering.
I lost a boob. It's never good when you lose a boob.
My favorite is before swimsuit, everyone's back there in their swimsuit, like doing crunches. Because, you know, you're tightening those muscles, and I get it, but I'm always like, I feel kind of silly back here in my swimsuit doing crunches.
At 24, this will be Brooke Mosteller's last shot at becoming Miss South Carolina.
This is crazy. And I'm super excited. Last time I felt like I didn't bring it all in swimsuit, so, you know, this time I'm going to.
Some contestants take strategy to a whole other level.
5-hour energy shot.
I'm ready. I'm excited. Energized. Ready to rock and roll.
Every night.
Whoa. 5-hour energy may or may not have something to do with this.
And for every high, there is a low.
I just had a muscle spasm. I had brain surgery 3 years ago. So, yeah, I have a condition. Sometimes it happens.
Only one woman will become Miss South Carolina and earn a shot at Miss America.
This is the hard part of pageants. Here she is, our new Miss South Carolina 2013, Miss Mount Pleasant, Brooke Mosteller.
So, I just
I'm Miss South Carolina.
I'm Miss South Carolina. So that means I'm going to Miss America.
Coming up. Don't mess with the contestants.
It's lethal. It's deadly.
Because they're using real weapons to get in shape. Plus, lights, camera, ambulance. When Pageant Confidential continues. Pageant Confidential continues. Once again, Lara Spencer.
In the Sunshine State of Florida, the contest is more show than pageant.
We've been competing for 5 and 6 years together, and so we have created our own little sorority here.
Won Miss Boca last year in the same year, competed top 10, and then this year I missed Miami's.
The art of swimsuit comes naturally.
It gets you pretty dark.
After all, this is the land of sun and surf.
We're so excited.
After sucking in those tummies, a little guilty indulgence.
I take a cookie. Thank you very much. We reward ourselves right after swimsuit with the best tasting brownie ever, and I probably have chocolate in my teeth, so please excuse me.
The talent competition offers variety and maybe a raised eyebrow or two.
No Libra sun, no Halloween, no giving thanks for all the Christmas toys you bring.
Like after I got off the stage, I felt like crying. So yeah, I think it did good.
The champion baton twirler rocks her performance.
Being World 2 baton champion for the nation. It's finally paid off. This is my best friend. The fact that I got to come to Miss Florida with my very best friend in the world, and we both had no drop talent routines. We twirled our little hearts out, and it was perfect. Yay! Yay!
And the night was about to get a lot more memorable for Miss Palm Coast.
Your new Miss Florida.
Miranda Jones is Miss Florida 2013.
Well, I'm going to let Miranda breathe for a couple of moments, and then we start preparing for Miss America. It's going to come quickly.
Mary Sullivan is the hands-on executive director of Miss Florida.
Do we have any other TV interviews?
And each year, she gets her state representative ready for the national stage.
Which part do you think the reality will set in first?
Probably not for 4 or 5 days until I leave to go home with Miss Mary and go to Camp Mary.
Camp Mary. That's Mary Sullivan's beauty boot camp. Miss Florida will move into Mary's Miami home, which is a virtual shrine to all the Miss Floridas before her.
How many times a day are you supposed to eat?
It is a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week regimen.
Okay, what I can eat in here. Well, I could have fruit up until yesterday. Now I can't. Carrots and broccoli. I'm here, and once we got into the house and settled into the new house, it's been completely focused on Miss America. Really? Tried to get all fancy.
Lots of energy right there.
There's extra pressure this year, too. The Miss America pageant is 4 months earlier than usual, leaving the state winners only weeks to prepare.
I've focused and have prepared for this moment my entire life.
Who knew picking an evening gown could be such serious business?
I've seen anything from mine $400 to $4,000, which to me is insane. But some girls being on the Miss America stage is a bigger day for them than probably their wedding.
Wow. Okay, turn around.
And Miss Florida misses zero opportunity to remind us she is in it to win it.
It's not a vision of what I want, it's a vision of whether or not I can do this in it.
When you're crowned, you mean? No, I love it. I do love it.
I found the dress.
While the dress works, she's convinced her voice doesn't. Working to improve it looks like this.
How are you doing today? I always eat lunch at 7.
A little high pitch, kind of bringing it down, making her aware of that.
There's Mary nitpicking like a pro again. Last year, it was this.
We've got to do something about the fact that your butt is flat. I mean, I'm sorry, but no.
The purpose of it is to be speaking and pushing from your diaphragm rather than pushing from your throat. I am Miss Florida and you are not. That's my favorite one.
Mary's feeling pretty good about Miranda's progress.
Awesome. You know, my only complaint, and it's not a complaint, because I know that you absolutely, but I want you smiling from here.
Oh, yeah.
Even when you're practicing.
Okay.
Have it come from here. Because the deer in the headlights is kind of like, So I want it coming from in here so that there's never any question that that smile is in there. Great, love it.
I don't think it's truly set in, that it's only a month and a week away, but I'm ready. I'm very ready for it.
But she has no idea that even Camp Mary won't be able to prepare her for the unexpected twist she'll face at pageant time. It is exactly 1 month before the pageant. Miranda has a chance to size up her competition at an orientation in Orlando.
And a fun fact about me, I can change a NASCAR race car tire in 6.2 seconds. I can talk like a chipmunk.
I'm Priscilla, and I'm the three. I have really double jointed fingers.
A group trip for the contestants to Disney World offers a moment of fun before things get intense.
Can I get a hug?
It's also a chance to schmooze with young fans. This guy is more than a little taken by Miss South Carolina.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
Unbelievable sight, indescribable feeling.
A whole new world.
The great state of Oklahoma, famous for its oil and its vicious twisters, is also home to something else.
These are our 3 Miss Americas from Oklahoma City University. And so we make statues out of our Miss Americas.
Oklahoma is tied with Ohio and California for the most Miss Americas ever, 6. And Kelsey Griswold wants to be next.
There you go. Good job. Come on. It's your last one.
Getting ready for Atlantic City on a shortened timeline,
Right there.
with just 2 weeks to the competition, doesn't fluster this pro.
2. Come on. One more.
She's been competing in pageants for years.
Those lines, see that line right there that came out right there? Do it again.
To get ready, Kelsey's regimen includes sculpting her body in a rather untraditional way.
Being taught how to fight with swords makes me fierce.
So if the sword gives Miss Oklahoma an edge in the competition, maybe this will too.
I am the reigning Oscar Mayer Wiener Jingle Jam girl.
That's little Kelsey on the Rosie O'Donnell Show.
Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. Then the buns would really relish me.
I'm the Oscar Mayer Wiener girl. No one has taken that title from me yet, so I'm still here.
I would make the mustard glad and the other wiener sad.
And Oscar Mayer would jump the chat with glee. So if I can be a spokesperson for a hot dog wiener contest, I'm pretty sure I can do it for Miss America. They're basically the same. They're like the exact same thing. I'm kidding, they're not.
Next, but what's in store for Miss Florida once she hits Atlantic City?
Medics, please. Can we get medics?
And a rebel with a cause and a lot of tattoos. Will showing them cost her points?
I think the world is ready for a Miss America with ink.
Coming up on Pageant Confidential. We're back with Pageant Confidential, the road to Miss America. Here's Lara Spencer.
They say competition is like a battlefield. And for one of this year's contestants, that's not far from the truth. Meet Miss Kansas, or should I say, Sergeant Miss Kansas.
No air conditioning in that thing.
Teresa Vale is a beauty queen, and she's in the Army too. This first-time pageant contestant is determined to make her mark.
It's lethal. That was a bullseye. 5 dots, aimed for center. It's deadly. So I tell people not to mess with me.
Yeah, you missed.
I did not miss. You want to hold right here. My platform is empowering women to overcome stereotypes and break barriers.
Okay, so I'm gonna help you on this one, all right?
I didn't necessarily choose it because it's my life.
No doubt she is living proof of her message.
I break stereotypes every day, being a soldier and a beauty queen.
You might call Teresa a rebel of sorts. Unafraid to test the limits of pageant tradition, she plans to let the world see what is usually hidden.
Pretty much all the way up and all the way down. I think the world is ready for a Miss America with ink.
She is skipping the camo makeup and bearing those very visible tattoos on stage.
The stigma is that girls who compete in pageants don't have tattoos, and if they do, they cover them or else they don't win. And I want to break that. This is 2013. Women have tattoos, and they can win.
In fact, they do win. Miss America herself admits she too has a tattoo.
There's no rule that says you can or cannot have tattoos. I very openly have a tattoo. It's on the back of my neck, but I covered my tattoo for the pageant.
Other women are blazing frontiers as well.
The official Miss America sash.
Nicole Kelly made headlines when she won Miss Iowa in June.
Well, I'll have to be walking and do the pageant waves.
I joke that I've trained for this my whole entire life without realizing it, to be honest, because I've been on stage my whole life.
She'll be the first to compete with a very visible disability.
I guess I've just been taught that it's okay to be yourself.
How big your brave is, say what you want to say.
Nicole plans to sing a fitting song for her talent.
I want to see you be brave.
Back in Kansas, a last-minute change for Teresa. She's just found out she's not allowed to perform archery as her talent.
Oh, gosh.
So she'll teach herself to sing, of all things, opera.
I chose the song for 2 reasons. One, because it is originally sung by a man. And with my platform of breaking stereotypes, I wanted to say, well, women can do it too.
So I still want you to release as much as you can after the no, no.
I know I'm up against girls that have been singing for much longer than I have and that are, classically trained.
And those other contestants are raring and ready to go. They are packing up and heading to New Jersey. It's game time. The Miss States arrive in Atlantic City, where they'll be sequestered for the next week and a half.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Can you just go right around that corner?
It has been a total roller coaster. I'm super anxious.
They are all smiles and feeling, well, we'll let them tell you.
I am so excited. I'm excited. I'm just really excited to be here.
I'm really excited.
I'm excited.
I'm out of my energy.
Rehearsing starts right away.
Little groove, little groove, little groove. 1, 2, 3, rock it down.
Some take to it, some not so much.
I'm in the Army. I don't dance. She's in the Army. Everything's just a struggle.
Next, the current Miss America.
Oh, goodness.
The ups and downs of life on the road.
Huh?
And her weight.
Well, we have to have a vanilla. Yes, I I have gained weight.
Plus, surviving the judges' top secret question round.
It's done!
And emotions in overdrive. Stay with us.
Miss America has returned to its roots on the Jersey Shore. And 53 of the nation's most eligible ladies are here in Atlantic City, vying for the Miss America crown.
Welcome home, Miss America!
Mallory Heights-Hagen is here getting ready to hand off her crown to the next Miss America.
Eyeshadow to contour my eyelids. It's supposed to look natural. This is an eyelash that I wore yesterday. I'm peeling the glue off of it so that I can put it back on. One eyelash down, one to go. Almost done. Is that entertaining? I feel a constant pressure to look a certain way and have your hair a certain way and your makeup look a certain way.
But there's a lot more to us than evening gowns and hairspray. I just...
It is a homecoming with an ode to Miss America herself. To mark the occasion, a statue has been erected in Mallory's likeness.
The shape is good. She's a little curvy. I like it.
How do you feel about having a statue of yourself in Atlantic City?
Oh my goodness. I feel very honored.
So what's it really like being Miss America? As Mallory describes it, it's about a job.
Mallory, great to meet you. I'm Mallory. Mallory.
How many pictures in a given day?
Perhaps a 2-hour event would equate about 300 photos.
1, 2, 3.
You get tired of smiling.
Comes with the territory. I don't have a home, so I live out of hotels. So that would be 30 to 31 days a month I'm on the road.
It's not easy being Miss America.
No, it's not easy being Miss America. It's fun being Miss America, but it's not easy being Miss America.
Being Miss America also means working her platform to help abused children.
Especially a child sexual abuse act.
By being an astronaut, it also...
She's also an ambassador of sorts for Miss America's various goals, like getting kids interested in science. This modern Miss America keeps her communications direct.
Someone asked what I was doing, and I said, I'm getting ready.
I'm gonna finish my Vine.
Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat are just some of her tools.
What's your Snapchat name? There's nothing better than posting the most horrific photo of myself. It's important for girls to see when I'm working out and not wearing makeup. I think that I should look like Mallory. Well, we have to have a vanilla.
And she doesn't shy away from personal subjects like her fluctuating weight. She was already used to scrutiny when we met her as Miss New York.
Someone posted a photo of me when I won Miss Brooklyn, and I was probably 158 pounds, 5'6".
Honestly, it can be rather boring to stick to spinach and chicken, or broccoli, or asparagus, or kale, but it's worth it.
The judges agreed.
Miss New York.
She was jaw-dropping when she hit the Miss America stage, looking like this. But that look, Mallory admits, was short-lived.
It's like three weeks out since Miss America. So I probably gained like 5 or 6 pounds.
Ooh, I'm starving.
Like any pageant girl, everyone kind of goes way off the radar. Not even after they win. After you've hit that swimsuit moment, you're like, all right, I'm gonna eat everything I wanted to eat for the last month and a half, all this week. The pressure of maintaining the way that you won Miss America is just completely unrealistic.
Just another morning with egg whites. It tastes like air.
It's a grueling year. I'm not gonna say it's all peaches and cream, because it's not. It's grueling.
Miss America 1971 Phyllis George is one of 86 women who know that this job is less about the years spent as Miss America and more about what it brings after.
We're a sisterhood, all of us, because we've all been through the same thing. We've all been there, and we've all done our own thing.
We're back! Atlantic City, here we are!
After her reign as Miss America, George became a well-known TV personality.
Feels so good to be home.
Hey, if I vote for you, are you going to have a commitment to my community? Being Miss America transformed my life. And
Miss America 2003, Erica Harold is now a lawyer who's also running for Congress in Illinois.
It's a really hard job. It's the hardest job I'll ever have, and that's 25 years ago.
Miss America 1989, Gretchen Carlson, is now a Fox News anchor.
All right, Mallory's going to come and help her.
And she has this to say to Mallory and future Miss Americas.
You got to strike when the iron's hot, right? And somebody else now is Miss America. So you're old news.
My goal would be in for 5 to 10 years for people to say, oh, and by the way, she was Miss America.
Can I have a hug before you go?
When you're Miss America, there's no turning it off.
Can't tell you how much I needed that today.
We have Miss America here with us.
Every single person you meet is not looking at you as Mallory.
Miss America!
Your name is literally Miss America.
Miss America?
Miss America.
Like, people call you Miss America. There's no getting out of it, you know?
It's almost time to move over Mallory.
Miss Hawaii,
Louisiana,
Virgin Islands,
Minnesota,
Alabama,
Tennessee,
Georgia, Arizona.
The name Miss America is about to go to someone else. It is crucial the girls nail the all-important preliminary interview.
This is the phase of competition that wins Miss America.
The contestants get pumped and prepped for the interviews in some interesting ways.
How are you all?
The questions run the gamut. There are the hardballs.
Do you think we need more regulation in our financial institutions today?
More regulation is tough.
What issues in foreign affairs concerns you the most?
There are the softballs.
If you could be a season, which one would you choose and why?
Fall. I love fall.
What would you say is something that you're still working on very hard?
Well, I am confidently the worst dancer in the entire group. So every day in rehearsal, I'm struggling. Like, I'm in the back, like, what is going on? Maine, what are you doing?
When Miss Maine emerges, she shares a quirky talent. And a welcomed light moment between the judges and Miss Maryland.
It says on here that you like to rap. Can you rap something for us?
Sure. Can you drop a beat for me? My name's Christina Denny, and I'm your Miss Maryland. Throughout this past week, I made new friends and had a lot of fun.
One thing they all share is utter relief.
It's done! Wow. I just want to detox and shower off. I feel like I'm ready for the job. I feel like we're ready to go.
How do you feel about passing on your crown?
I am excited to see what's next for myself. I am excited for whoever gets to begin that journey.
It was amazing. I'm a changed person right now. Sorry.
You've worked so hard for this moment, and it's finally here. I could cry. I mean, I've done everything to be Miss America.
Next, is it over for Miss Florida before it even begins?
I got him.
A surprising twist you have to see.
Having Miss America back in Atlantic City after a 9-year absence has added a special dose of nostalgia this year. But for the contestants, the days leading up to the competition are all about the pressure to perform, the pressure to look good, to sound good, and most importantly, not to make a single mistake when they hit that stage. Miss America is very much a contest of stamina. It's clear both on stage and backstage here in Atlantic City that the days of around-the-clock demands are wearing thin on the contestants. The talent portion of the competition reveals a little more of the girls' personalities. Miss Arkansas is a clogger with a sports motif. But the most popular talent goes to song. Half of this year's contestants are singers. Sergeant Miss Kansas sounds pretty good for a newbie. But But Miss Nebraska is overcome.
I'm good. I'm good. I just don't know why. I'm not normally an emotional person at all.
And some new talents in the mix this year. 2 contestants are bringing classical Indian dance moves to the stage, but with a modern flair. There's Miss DC and Miss New York, dancing to a Bollywood medley. There are always your violins of the classic kind. And then there are the violins with a creative twist. Miss Oregon gets it started in here.
And go.
Miss Florida rehearses her baton twirling performance. She is using every chance she can to practice before she competes in the prelim competitions later tonight. It is a routine rehearsal. Until suddenly, a dramatic setback. Confusion sets in as witnesses come to her side, trying to help.
Brandon, what's wrong, man?
Oh my God.
Hold on.
That really hurt.
Guys, we need to get medics, please. Can we get medics?
Your knee?
Yeah.
Okay, just relax.
Is she moving? Is she out?
Honey, tell me, did it twist?
It completely buckled.
It buckled?
I felt it completely move.
Okay, okay.
It was just not there.
Okay.
It is a tense scene. Some take to prayer.
And protect her, protect her, protect her. In the name of Jesus. Amen.
Dear Jesus, we just call upon you right now that this knee just be perfectly fine.
But the rehearsals must go on. Miss Utah sings as Miranda is taken away on a stretcher. With her dream of becoming Miss America fading before her eyes, she holds her head high.
I had to go out and perform after her, and it was a little bit emotional because, yeah, if somebody's hurt, you really don't want them to be hurt. You want them to do their best.
6 hours later, an incredible development. Miss Florida is back.
I'm gonna go through, finish competing tonight, and then hopefully get to recompete on Sunday. I mean, that's the goal, that's the dream, and I'm willing to make it happen.
After completely tearing her ACL, a devastating knee injury that would sideline most pro athletes, she will compete. It is an act of determination and even defiance. She will push through the pain.
That's what you need to be able to do. If there's a will, there's a way. Firmly believe you will yourself to win. This will happen. Oh yeah, I can do this. I can do this. No problem.
Wearing a knee brace, an emotional Miss Florida takes the stage. She refuses to miss her chance.
Performing a baton twirling routine to Big Noise, here's Miranda Jones, Miss Florida.
It. An extraordinary comeback. Tonight, despite her injury, Miss Florida manages to win the talent portion of the preliminary competition.
And that is Miss Florida.
Miss America preliminary talent winner for the rest of my life. Oh. With a torn ACL and a torn MCL.
Next, it's a mad dash in 5-inch heels to tonight's finish line. Who will be the next Miss America? Pageant Confidential continues.
It is competition weekend and time for one more tradition to return to the Atlantic City Boardwalk, the Shoe Parade. It's a chance for the contestants to kick up their heels and show off their personalities with state-themed fashions and footwear. As hosts of Miss America, even Chris Harrison and I joined in on the fun. Miss South Dakota channels her inner biker. Miss DC and Miss Pennsylvania go for a more patriotic look. Miss Kansas is proud to be kicking up her army boots. And despite that scary injury, Miss Florida won't miss this opportunity to win over some fans. A few hours later, a beautiful sunrise. Pageant day has arrived. After years of fantasizing about being Miss America, for one of these women, the dream is about to come true.